How's it going, guys? It's your boy Chrissy Boy XD here, and we're back again with our Vettel career mode, starting at the back. This time out, we're here in Austria, looking if we can get another race win. That'll be absolutely fantastic if we can. We got that race win last time out in Canada. If you haven't already, go and watch the video. The video will be in the link in the description below. That was an awesome race. But yeah, we won that race, absolutely fantastic. So let's see if we can build upon that win and get another win here in Austria. It's going to be an extremely tough and exciting race with plenty of twists in it. So you guys definitely have to stay tuned for this race. So as I see you for lights out here in Austria.
One and all to Spielberg for today's race, the Austrian Grand Prix. The circuit is owned by Red Bull. One might think this will give them an advantage. Only time will tell. Time will tell. On pole today is Lewis Hamilton. The Mercedes was dominant during qualifying, and with the power unit advantage, well, you just can't see anybody challenging for that race win today.
There's no doubt that he likes this track. I think that was apparent from his wonderful qualifying pace yesterday. He'll be hoping that he can put in another good performance today and that he can convert it into a race win.
Fernando Alonso has been consistently out-qualifying his teammate this season, once again underlining his talent as what many think is the most complete driver on the grid.
Fernando is such a great driver. He always seems to outperform the car, and this season he's comfortably outperforming his teammate in qualifying too. His one-lap pace has been excellent.
So the lights are coming on here in Austria. We got 4 lights and 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go. Put the fuel mixture up into it straight away. Let's see what we can do here. There's not a long straight to the first corner. T1 here in Austria, and we're going to put up the inside of a few cars up into P16 now. We're going to take it very nice and cautiously up into 15th place by the first corner. Absolutely fantastic. Now coming on to T2 on lap 1, we got Perez and Sainz up ahead of us. They're just slowing us right down. We didn't put a move up there inside, but it was quite stupid of us because we need to make as many places as possible, but we just decided not to risk it. But now we're in the slipstream of Sergio Perez. We're going to pull out. We're going to put it up his inside. Let's see if we can make the move stick going into turn 4. Yes, we do. Absolutely fantastic clean move. And coming on later, same on to lap 1 with the back of Carlos Sainz. We just get far better traction than him out of that corner, and we're just going to be up his inside, and that is job done. Now Felipe Nasr is up next, and we come into the final corner here in lap 1 here in Austria, and we're in the back of Felipe Nasr with just a better traction, better straight line speed, better aero package. Everything's better than him, and we go straight up his inside. That is job done. Now can we have a look at Roman Grosjean here? He's going to give us just enough space. He's going to run him just out of road, but he doesn't give up, and we are still behind him. But now we're in his slipstream. We're going to pull to the racing line. We're going to try to push him out, show him our muscle, but he's going to dive up the inside of Nico Hulkenberg, and there's been contact. There was a fantastic move to make it stick on Nico Hulkenberg. God knows how we done that. I'm going to take a replay on board with Roman Grosjean. Absolutely fantastic. Look how so far back he done that. I can't believe the AI do that. The AI just surprised me race after race with the stuff they do. It's really fantastic to see that. So he gets the position stick, surprisingly. Yeah, and he's up into P10, and we are still in P12 now. Let's see what we can do coming into turn 4 here in Austria. We're going to put it up the inside. We broke a bit late. We're going to go wide. We're going to run the apex. We even run the grass and road Grosjean back at us. Just go straight up by inside. Absolutely fantastic to see once again from the AI. But we're just going to put it up the inside here in turn 5. We're going to push him out, and yes, we do get a job done, and we are finally into the points of lap 2. Now coming on to the end of lap 2, we are on the back of Daniel Ricciardo. Now look at the clouds and keep that in mind, guys. So we just get better traction, obviously better straight line speed, and we just get the move down. We're going to put it up the inside of P8 Maldonado just for good measure, and we are going to take his P8, and now we are up into P8. Now we've got Daniel Kvyat, and I think that is a Sauber of, yeah, that is a Sauber of Ericsson up in front of us. Spark flying everywhere. We're going to put up the inside here. Ericsson's going to push us out of road. I'm not too sure what he was doing there, but we just about get the move stick up into P6, and Ricciardo and Ericsson had a tangle there. So let's just take a replay of, you can see what he did there. He turned into us. He actually hit our front left. I was very stupid of him, not too sure what he was doing there, but we get the job done, and we get DRS just for good measure, just to rub it in so we can pull out a very good gap. Now coming on to the end of lap 3, onto lap 4, what are we going to do? Nico has set the fast lap of the race. Now we are going to set the fastest lap of the race, which is a 9.1. Absolutely fantastic to see. Now coming on to the end of lap 4, we are going to set another fastest lap of the race, which is a 9 dead, just about. But as you can see now, there's actually rain falling. As you can see, if you look closely enough to a car, there's rain falling. Now coming on to turn 2, we actually just brake late and we won straight right off the track into turn 5 here, but rain is coming, guys, so keep that in mind. Now on to lap 6, we are on the back of Felipe Massa. As we come into lap 7, we've got the DRS open, rain is falling harder and harder and harder. It's going to be intermediate tyres very soon. We're going to pull up the sleeves in of Felipe Massa, we're going to put it up his inside, and that is job done. A very clean move, just what we needed to do. We are up into P5. We've got Bottas up ahead of us. Just going to replay on board with Felipe Massa. Just nice move up the inside. I have to be very cautious because these conditions are extremely hard. They tested us right to our limits, to my limits. And now lap 7, cars are pitting in, but Kimi Räikkönen is in front of us. So I decided not to pit. This is a big decision I decided to make. I decided not to pit because I thought I'm gonna get held up by Kimi Räikkönen, and I'm not too sure if I was going to. And in all honesty, I don't know if that's the correct decision. As you can see here, we are sliding all over the place. You would think I'm in a D1 drift event in Japan. My goodness me, look at the brakes, and we're all over the place. This is still on the same lap. We're on lap 8 and we're just all over the place, running right, left, right, and center. The tires cannot keep up with this weather, and I have to say, I think personally I did make the wrong move here. We are all over the place, sliding left, right, and center. My goodness, I'm getting mad thing opposite lock. Wow, my goodness, unbelievable here. And yeah, coming on to the end of lap 8, definitely the wrong decision to do. I feel, I'm not too sure, but I do feel that was the wrong decision. Now we're going to come in, we're going to box in for the intermediate tyres, and we are just slide. Look at that, running 4 of track, and look at this opposite lock now. Right about now, look at that, we are getting fully sideways here in Austria, but we are finally going to come in and box for intermediate tyres now. Oh, I think I should have boxed in the lap before. I lost a whole heap of time there. So we're going to come into the box now. We're going to put on the intermediate tyres. A pit stop is going to be a 2.3 second pit stop, which is a fantastic pit stop by the Ferrari boys. And are we going to get jumped by Felipe Massa? That's the thing. And I think we are going to get jumped by Felipe Massa. I think that's Felipe Massa coming up the pits now. So we probably lost about, I would say, more about 3 to 6 seconds. I would say I lost on that one lap alone. So yeah, that was, and our tires are brick cold. So yeah, that was not the correct thing to do, I feel personally. Now coming on to lap 10, we have to box in for the fully wet compound tyres, and Kimi Räikkönen is in front of us, and I decided to pit. I'm not going to do that mistake twice. You have to learn from your mistakes, and I do not do that mistake again. And now we're coming to the pits now. Let's see if we're going to get held up by Kimi Räikkönen, and indeed we do not get held up by Kimi Räikkönen. And I actually chose to put a increased front wing angle, so we have more downforce. So that pit stop was a 3.9 seconds, almost 4 second pit stop. That might be the fact that Kimi Räikkönen was just in before us, or of that front wing angle. It was one of the two, so it was a slower pit stop by about 1.5 to 2 seconds, which is all right. I'm not gonna cry about that too much, to be honest. But yeah, we are still behind Felipe Massa, so the podium or the race win just looks out of reach. I mean, we have what, 6-7 laps left, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's going to be a very poor result, and I think Nico Rosberg is actually leading. Oh no, he's not leading, Kimi Räikkönen is leading. But yeah, coming on to the end of lap 12, on to lap 13, Felipe, we're just behind Felipe Massa, as we have no DRS, as this is wet conditions, fully wet conditions, and Felipe Massa is there. He's hopefully, let's see if we can take it up his inside. We're going to push him out so he doesn't come back at us, and we get the position done, and we're up into P5. So P5, 10 points, this is not that bad. Let's see if we can hunt down Lewis Hamilton and Felipe and Valtteri Bottas. As you can replay here, push her out, get the position done. We do not want him coming back anytime soon. And coming on to lap 17, the second to last lap of the race, we got Felipe, but what am I talking about? We got Valtteri Bottas just in front of us. We're going to put it up his inside, and we're up into P4, and we can see that Lewis Hamilton is just in grasping reach. Can we get the podium here? As you can replay on board with Valtteri Bottas, sitting in his where he will be sitting in the car. As you can see, straight up his inside. He gave us more than enough room. Thank you very much. I will take that position all day long. So as we're coming on to the last lap of the race, we can't do it. Guys, I'm so sorry. It looks like it's going to be P4. Hamilton is just in front of us. I was just all over the place on the last lap. Very poor last lap. But yeah, we run wide a bit there, and it's going, we run wide once again. But it's going to be P4 here in the stretch of the Grand Prix.
Another win for the Brackley-based team. What a car they've got this year.
You can't fault their commitment today. They really pushed hard and were rewarded with a race win. Fantastic achievement.
So this is the first race that Kimi Raikkonen has actually beat us. So that's surprising to see. As you can see, the Legend AI. So it was Nico Rosberg won, Kimi Raikkonen second, Lewis Hamilton third, and we finished in fourth. So the gap is going to be closed down in the championship, and it is closed down to 19 points from Nico Rosberg. So Nico Rosberg clawed back a hell of amount of points from us, and he took well advantage of us, and now we're only leading the championship by 15 points. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share. Follow my Twitter, it's in the description below, at ChrisJohnson_F1, and I'll catch you for the next race, which will be out in Britain. So I'll catch you guys there. Peace.